This is Radio Horror with WCW and Skewed and Reviewed at Pax East with the Choose Your Own Adventure.
This is Lizzie Middleman. I'm the marketing director. So glad to be here.
So this is the second or third iteration of Choose Your Own Adventure.
I'm going to call it second.
What are you guys doing this time? What's different about Choose Your Own Adventure? And also, it's the first time we've seen you guys at PAX East, or you guys been here before?
No, this is our first PAX East, but we were at PAX Unplugged in Philly, and we'll be there again at the end of this year. We'll also be at Origins this year. So,
what a lot of people don't realize is Choose Your Own Adventures are games and books.
Yes, we are game books.
Yes, which is like something that I think gets forgotten about. It's exactly what you said. It's a game book. It's not just a book.
Yeah, we straddle two worlds. You know, we spend a lot of time in the book con universe, and this is where we're really starting to get into the gaming side of it.
What are some of the titles you guys are showcasing this year at PAX, and who's your big author that's coming?
We have Deborah Laramie Goodman here with us, who wrote for the original series back in the day. So that's very exciting. She's actually a Boston local. She's the author of The Magic of the Unicorn, as well as a number of other unicorn titles. And she has a recent release that just came out this week called Choose Your Own Adventure Spies, Josephine Baker, which is a historical fiction. So that is a totally new book from us that was not published in the original series.
You guys have a bunch of historical fiction character books, like I saw Harry Houdini.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all part of the Spies series.
What is that?
It's historical fiction, so you, the reader, are a kid or the hero themselves, like James Armistead Lafayette, or I'm trying to remember whether you're the kid or whether you're the hero in all of them. But basically, they are mostly fiction. But there is at least one scenario where it is the person's actual life. Okay. And then in the back of the book, there's the sort of truth, where you can determine what's fact from fiction.
And you guys got some resurrected books coming out, like what's the Mystery of Chimney Rock?
Yeah, The Cave of Time, Mystery of Chimney Rock.
Mystery of Chimney Rock was one of the ones that I read a lot as a kid. That and The Vampire Express.
Super iconic.
Cave of Time.
Super iconic.
Because I remember in Cave of Time, one of the I think it's the one where you can also like save Abraham Lincoln from getting assassinated.
Yes,
I remember that.
Abe is there. You hold hands with Abe.
Yeah, I remember that photo. I was just like, that's really cool. What if that actually happened?
Right? I know.
But the Mystery of Chimney Rock, I remember just being like really creepy.
Very
scary. The cover always freaked me out with that old lady on
yes.
the cover, the black cat.
It's like a true game book, like where you have to solve the riddle to solve the puzzle to kind of get out.
What's the most common fate in the Choose Your Own Adventure series, in your opinion? I think it's dying.
The generalization.
I think you're dead.
The generalization of death, but how you die varies widely.
You fall off a cliff. Like the Vampire
widely.
Express. I remember you falling off a cliff or being eaten by wolves or
There's
turned into a vampire.
A lot of driving off cliffs and, drowning. And I think it's a safe space for kids to kind of test those boundaries. Yeah. And not... I don't know, like it's scary, but not too scary.
What are some of the new horror titles you guys have now? Like, what's the Stonehenge one?
Oh, Forecast from Stonehenge. Yeah. That was sort of part of the original series. That's an R.A. Montgomery title. I don't remember that one. Yeah. But there were so many. I know. There's 184 books in the original series, as well as the spin-offs and the younger readers. So that's just like a core choose.
I bought a ton of them at a charity auction antique store. Yeah. Like all the money goes to some shelter or something like that, and they had like 50 to 60 of the original books or whatever. Amazing. And they were like $1 each or whatever. I bought like 10 to 20 of them. I've wheedled it down now, just a few, but there's still some out there that I want to find. And I actually checked yesterday. I don't have the Chimney Rock one, so I have to get the new one, the new edition.
I know. I think there are certain core memories that people have from that original series, and Chimney Rock seems to be one that's kind of haunted people to this day. So
that's good.
Like we are that worm.
Screwed them up badly.
We're that brain worm. So, we're very excited to be bringing those books back. It's a long time coming.
Do you read your own product?
Yeah, very funny. Of course I do.
You never know.
I absolutely do. I used to be able to
somebody who's a comic book, who's drawing like comic book art, and she never reads she's never read a comic book.
Well, I cannot relate. I started my job working for Choose Your Own Adventure in editorial. I was the editorial intern and then the editorial assistant At that time, we were a company of like 3.
Oh, wow.
And so when every reprint that we did, every time that we had to make sure there were no typos in our books, you were looking at the person who read every single one.
Who owns Choose Your Own Adventure?
It's Shannon Gilligan is the our CEO, owner. She's our publisher. And she co-founded Choose Co., the company that I work for, with R.A. Montgomery, who was one of the founders of the series.
Okay. What's your favorite book in the series?
My favorite book. It's very niche. It's very random. It's Project UFO. It's like, I almost shouldn't say it because I think that I had some late nights reading Choose Your Own Adventure books. We were crunching to get books out the door. And there's just like some really great moments in some of these books where like there's some really good writing. I think that we kind of get a bad rap.
What? No, I've never heard
anything.
There's
no character development. There's no.
Every story is self-contained.
It's. I just mean in the book world, right? We straddled 2 worlds, and they're like, well, it's prescribed.
But I always loved them, and I just grew out of them as an adult. But finding them again at like your booth, I was just like, I have to get one of these.
You have to. It's like nostalgia overload. I mean, it's something that people love from being a kid, and just I think that that's really what we're leaning into is that like kidult fun situation.
Have you guys ever thought about putting out like an omnibus of like so that way you can pack in like 20 books into one big
with like bookmarks and all sorts of crazy things, kind of so you can keep your place.
Like one big book collection that it was comic book related, like on Kickstarter, made $4.5 million. I'm assuming Choose Your Own Adventure would have that kind of fan base. If you guys want to do it on Kickstarter, just to help with the printing cost and the bounding of a book or whatever, and leather bound, like 500 pages.
Some big one.
You would definitely be like, okay, guys, if you want this, we're going to do a Kickstarter to help you pay for it, because otherwise we're just going to do the individual books if we fail at Kickstarter. But I think if you put a reasonable goal, you'd have the fan base out there being like, Choose Your Own Adventure is going to collect their books together? Oh my God, I have to get into it.
I know. I mean, it would be crazy.
Like a library box set. Like if you want the Colossal box set, it's $1,000. You get all 184 books in a big old freaking hardbound slipcase will deliver to you. It's $1,000.
In a self-contained.
Yeah, I guarantee you'd have fans that be like, yes, here's $1,000. I want all 184 original books reprinted.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I think that would be a great idea.
It'd be a whole thing. I mean, the 184, it's a rights thing that we don't.
Oh, I can imagine.
We don't currently have all of the rights for all 184.
I believe that. Yeah, I can imagine that's probably.
But there's a lot of them. Is it
because of the art sometimes, a lot of times?
It's for the whole shebang.
Okay.
It's just that it's owned by different people. So, I think that we could definitely make a really big Choose Your Own Adventure book.
Also, yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much for sitting down and chatting about Choose Your Own Adventure. It's a childhood favorite book series.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.